Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm actually going to be doing a review on Alani Nu, I believe that's how you say it, some of their supplement products, and I got one other extra thing. I bought this on myself, they did not send it to me. So anyway, if you're interested in hearing my thoughts on these products, please keep watching. So I have always wanted to try their products, but they're a little pricey, and I've always had a large stock of other products and other brands of these kind of supplements, so I never tried them before, but they are also sold in GNC, which I did not realize I had a store close to me, and they recently had a sale that was buy one get one 50% off, so I decided to check them out. Of course, they don't have all the same as actually buying straight from their website, so I just picked up ones that I could from GNC, and I actually bought full-size ones, but then I went onto Alani Nu's website and bought samples and some other ones. So some of the ones I'll be going through, I tried the sample and just haven't opened my full-size one, so it was kind of a way for me to try the flavor without having to open it, and then I knew that I like it, so I actually kept everything I bought from GNC, so I will go ahead and get started. So let's first start with pre-workout. So I tried the cotton candy grape, the citrus dew, and Hawaiian shaved ice. Those were the samples I had, and then I also bought a full size of the rainbow candy. So I actually liked about half of these, and half of them I did not like. So we'll start with Hawaiian shaved ice. I did not really care for this one. It wasn't that it tasted bad, but compared to the other ones, I didn't really like it. And then the next one I didn't like, we'll just start with the worst, was cotton candy grape. It was okay. I liked it better than the Hawaiian shaved ice, but I'm not a huge grape person, but considering grape, it was pretty good. But compared to everything else, not my favorite, so if you like grape, I would check it out. And then citrus dew. It's not a super exciting flavor, so I wasn't like thrilled or surprised, nothing like I've ever tried before, but it's a really nice, fresh, and nice flavor, and sometimes with pre-workouts I'll get a little sick of the same flavor, and this is a nice kind of neutral flavor that you could use in between. Like sometimes I have 2 pre-workout bottles open at one time so that I can switch between them, but these are super good. I don't know that I need to do that because I really like them. So I would suggest citrus dew if you like more of like a lemon, which I actually usually take a lemon pre-workout. My old one I did that I like. So I like that one. It was refreshing and not sweet. And then the last pre-workout I tried was the rainbow candy, and that one I actually opened. So I haven't taken much of it, but it's like a white powder, not colored, which I kind of like, because the lemon one I used from a different brand, it would get yellow stain. It would stain my shaker bottle, and it would stain the little cups I bring my pre-workout in. So I liked that this was a white base, so it's not going to discolor my stuff, and I really like this one. It is kind of strong, so they say to mix, I think, 6 to 8 ounces of water. So I usually put 8, just because I don't like when it tastes good, but I don't want to. I'm kind of weird with some workout products where they'll start to make me a little nauseous, so I don't want that to ever do this to me, because I like it and it's good and expensive and I want to continue to like it. So I usually mix 8 ounces with this, and it's super good. Hey guys, I'm actually popping in here at a different time, so if I look different, that's why. I found one other packet of pre-workout that I did not include, which was mimosa. I guess I would say I personally prefer, if I'm going to go like a citrus route, I'd rather have the citrus dew, like the lemony taste, over the orange taste, but that's just my personal preference. And I would say compared to the citrus dew, cotton candy grape, Hawaiian shaved ice, and the rainbow candy, I liked the rainbow candy the best, and then citrus dew, then mimosa, then cotton candy grape, and then Hawaiian shaved ice. So I hope that helps. And regarding the pump I get from this, the pre-workout I used before this was the least aggressive one I've ever used. I would take it at night because I usually work out in the evenings, so I had no problem taking it at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Made no difference to me. I could go to bed really easy. I wouldn't get any of that tingling. I could notice a difference if I didn't take it, but it wasn't anything crazy. So I still really like that one. And so when I tried these, I started out, I think, with a half a scoop, and it was good. I got a little bit of tingles in my fingers, but nothing crazy. And, or maybe I took 3/4 the first time. I don't remember, but I had some tingling in my fingers, and then I think it might have just been a coincidence, but I had trouble falling asleep that night, the first night I took it. So I think my previous one was just so not aggressive that anything else seemed like a lot more for me. So the first day was definitely felt the strongest, and now that I've taken them, well, I've used up all these sample packs, and I usually split them into 2, so now I've taken it several times. I feel like already I've kind of adjusted to it. I take a full scoop now, and I don't get really tingles in my fingers anymore. I never got it in my feet, which I have got that with other pre-workouts, which that's too much for me. A little bit in my fingertips, that's okay, but anything more I don't like. And I know some people start to take more of it. I'm kind of keeping at 1 scoop. I do notice that, and since I take it in the evening, that it does keep me up a little bit. I can still fall asleep, but the previous pre-workout I took, I could easily fall asleep. So another way around that is you could just take a half a scoop if you're working out super late, but if I take it during the day, full scoop is good. And I also have some stomach problems, so sometimes with pre-workouts I'm a little hesitant because caffeine can be kind of an irritant for people's digestion. So this one does not bother me, even though it is a little bit more intense. I do get a pretty good pump from it, but not anything crazy. So I really like it. I would suggest it. The flavors are so good that it definitely makes it probably one of the best pre-workouts that I've tried, just because the flavors are so good and they have so many cool flavors that like no other companies have. And I do really like it. You know, it's not crazy intense, but it does work. I'm interested to try their stim-free one that they just came out with that has no caffeine. So I would really like to try that. That would be cool. And then if you wanted to double up, I would double up on that rather than this one, just because I don't want like way too much caffeine and then I'll never go to sleep. So mixing like 1 scoop of each of those or just a little bit of the stim-free one would be a really good idea. And then I also got one of their energy drinks, and I got it in the flavor Tropsicle, and this is really good. I take pre-workout, so it's basically, I think it's the same thing as, it's probably a little different, but I usually don't take like energy drinks. I tried my first Bang like just recently, and I actually really liked the flavor, and the first one was good. I think I got rosé something. It was pretty good, but the second one I tried, the guava, purple guava, it was good too, but it really irritated my stomach, so I don't know if it was way too strong, and I think I only had half of it, and it was just too much for my stomach, and these did not irritate me. So these have 200 milligrams of caffeine per each one of these, and then the pre-workout 1 scoop has 200 milligrams of caffeine. So I guess they are the same amount of caffeine. I'm not sure if they have the same ingredients though. No, they're different when you look at the like breakdown of the facts in the back. The Tropsicle was really, really good. I haven't tried any of the other flavors though. This is the only one I've tried, but so many people talked about it, I figured I would have to get this one. So that's what that one looks like, and it was super good. So the next supplement we'll move on to is BCAAs. So typically you take BCAAs, or at least I do, during your workout. I have heard of people taking it before or after, but I usually take mine during, and I think that's what they suggest on the package. Product is best consumed during exercise or in between meals. So I just take mine while I work out, and I work out once a day. So this one I also have a couple sample packets. I have the sour gummy, and then I also have Rocket Pop. And then the one I couldn't get a sample in, I bought a full-size one from GNC, and I also have full-size in those other 2 as well, is the Sour Peach Rings, which this one I was the most excited for because I love the, I don't even know if what they're called, Sour Peach Ring or Peachos. I love those, so I was really pumped for that, so I had to get that one even though the sample was sold out. So Rocket Pop, I really liked. Originally, like I said, I bought all the samples, and then if I didn't like one of them, I was just going to return the full size that I bought from GNC or exchange it for a different one. But I actually like them all. I definitely had favorites, but I'd rather have like a mix of a few different flavors than buy 3 of the same one that I really like, because I think I'll get sick of it no matter how good it is. So the Rocket Pop was good. I liked it. It wasn't, I I don't want to say it's more subtle, but maybe. So it says to mix it with 8 to 10 ounces of water. I just fill up my whole water bottle, which I don't know what it is actually. I think it's 24 ounces. And so I just fill up the whole thing and I drink it like that. I like it a little bit more, a lot watered down, so, but that's personal preference. So the other one was sour gummy. I like that one too. With some of the candies like sour gummy, rainbow candy, they all just taste good to me. I don't notice like a huge difference. I mean, if I taste them side by side, I could tell you, but I just know that I like them. So I like the sour gummy and the Rock Pop, so I kept both of those. And then the last one was sour peach rings, and I really like this one. At first I thought it was a little too much, like it almost made me nauseous, and I had it with the full glass of water with the 24 ounces, I think it is. I really liked it. Then like the next time I had it, it didn't seem as intense to me, so I really like this one. If I had to pick, I guess, one between the 3 BCAAs, the Rocket Pop, Sour Gummy, and Sour Peach Rings, I would go with the Sour Peach Rings. I really like that one. And then I think Rocket Pop and then Sour Gummy, but I did like all of them. But definitely my number one would be the Peach Rings. For those of you that don't know, BCAAs, and I should probably read up on this too, are good for like hydrating you during your workout and replenishing, kind of like Gatorade but without the sugar, is kind of my understanding of it. But it is a good supplement. But when I kind of think of like 3 supplements that I would take, a pre-workout I don't think is necessary. I take it just because I need energy, but if I work out, like, I don't know, if I could work out just any time of the day and go in the afternoon when my energy's higher, I don't know if I would take one. I mean, you kind of get, I don't want to say addicted to it, but a little bit. You get used to how you feel with it, and you can push yourself more, so I'd probably always take one, but I don't think it's necessary. BCAAs I know is another one that most people take if you have to like break down a few. And then creatine, which they might have creatine, but that's another supplement if you're trying to like build muscle that would be good. So that's basically it. I also bought their digestion supplements, but I haven't used them yet, so I will have to update on that if anyone's wondering, because I haven't actually used them. And then I also bought their turmeric pills. And just kind of a random product, I picked up their little funnel, just because I usually take my empty water bottle and then my supplements with me, so you can kind of store it in here, and then it has a little screw off bottom, so if you have like a water bottle neck, then you can easily put it in there. I usually use a blender bottle, so it's fat, so I don't really need this, but it is nice if you forget it and you need to put it in a water bottle. So I think that's everything. I hope this was helpful if you guys were thinking about picking up some of the products. Maybe I helped with some flavor selections, but if you have any questions, comment down below and I will do my best to answer. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I hope you have a great day, and I will see you again in my next video. Thanks, bye.